Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you will be learning a lot from my lectures. So watch, share and subscribe my channel. And don't forget to press bell so that you could get notification of incoming videos. Today we will discuss polar and non-polar covalent bond. In my last lectures, I told you about the different types of covalent bond which were based on the number of bond pairs shared by the bonded atoms. Single covalent bond is a type of covalent bond in which one pair of electrons is shared by the bonded atoms. Double covalent bond is that in which two electron pairs are shared by the bonded atoms. Triple covalent bond is that in which three pairs of electrons are shared by the bonded atoms, and coordinate covalent bond in which the bond pair is contributed by only one of the bonded atoms and it is shared by both the atoms. First, we will discuss non-polar covalent bond. To understand it, we take the example of hydrogen molecule. These are two hydrogen atoms and each hydrogen atom has one electron in it. These two hydrogen atoms share their electrons and form a single covalent bond. This shared pair of electrons is equally attracted by these two hydrogen atoms, hence no poles are produced, and this type of covalent bond is known as non-polar covalent bond. Now we take another example of chlorine atom. Each chlorine atom has 7 electrons in its outermost shell, as you can see here, and same is 7 electrons in this chlorine atom. Both of these two atoms share their 1 electron and form and complete their octet. This shared pair of electrons is equally attracted by both the chlorine atoms, and this pair is equally shared by these two atoms. This type of covalent bond is known as non-polar covalent bond. Non-polar covalent bond can be explained on the basis of electronegativities of these elements. As you know that electronegativity is a force with which an atom attracts the shared pair of electrons towards itself. Electronegative value of hydrogen atom is 2.2. Both of these two atoms have the same electronegativity value. When we will find its difference, it will be 0. It means that both the atoms attract the shared pair of electrons towards itself with the same force. So they have the same sharing for this pair of electrons. And shared pair is experiencing here the same type of the force of attraction, same quantity of the force of attraction. Hence there is no poles and it is a non-polar covalent bond. In chlorine molecule, each chlorine atom has the same electronegativity, that is 3.2. This atom also has 3.2 and electronegativity difference is 0. It means that in this molecule, shared pair of electron is also experiencing the same force of attraction on both sides, so the molecule is non-polar. Now we come to the second type of covalent bond, that is polar covalent bond. To understand this polar molecule, we take an example of HCl. In HCl, hydrogen atom has 1 electron in its outermost shell and chlorine has 7 electrons. Chlorine, by sharing 1 electron of hydrogen, complete its octet, and hydrogen atom by sharing 1 electron of chlorine complete its duplet. Thus, a single covalent bond is formed between these two atoms. Now we see the electronegativities of these two atoms. The electronegative value of hydrogen is 2.2 and that of chlorine is 3.2. Here the electronegative difference is 1. Chlorine atom is more electronegative than the hydrogen atom. So it attracts the shared pair of electrons with a greater force towards itself. Due to this greater force of attraction, the electronic cloud will be closer to the chlorine atom and hence the chlorine atom will bear a partial positive charge. And hydrogen atom, having less force of attraction for the shared pair of electrons, will bear a positive charge. It means that when a covalent bond is formed between two different atoms or the heteroatoms having different electronegativity, so the covalent bond will be polar because the more electronegative atom will attract the shared pair of electron towards itself, hence the partial negative charge and the partial positive charges will be produced on the atoms. Partial mean to some extent it's different from the ionic bond because in the ionic bond the chemical bond is formed due to the complete transfer of electron from one atom to another. As we repeat here the example of sodium chloride, in ionic molecule or in ionic compound, the transfer of electron from one atom to another atom takes place, and this transfer is completely from one atom to another, as the one electron from sodium is transferred completely to the chlorine atom. So here the negative and the positive charges are produced, but this polar covalent bond is different from this ionic bond because in polar covalent molecule the shared pair of electron is only shifted towards one atom. Here the electron is not completely transferred to this atom. Now we take some examples of polar compounds. The compounds which have the polar molecules are known as the polar compounds. For example, water. In water molecule, the oxygen atom is more electronegative in having these electrons, and it has more force of attraction for this shared pair of electrons that is present between the hydrogen and oxygen atom. So here partial positive on hydrogen and partial negative charge on the oxygen is produced like this. These are to some other polar compounds, hydrogen fluoride and hydrochloric acid. In these two you can see that fluorine and chlorine belongs to 17 group, and these are halogens and have high electronegativity as compared to this hydrogen atom, and so they have greater force of attraction for this shared pair of electron toward and attract the shared pair towards itself, so creates a partial negative charge on chlorine atom, and partial negative charge is produced on the fluorine atom, and partial positive charges are produced on the hydrogen atoms. From all of this discussion, we can learn it easily in this way that if the electronegative difference between the two atoms or the two elements is zero, then the bond will be nonpolar, and if the electronegative difference will be greater than 1.7, then the bond will be ionic. And when the electronegative difference is smaller than 1.7, then the bond is polar.